This is Allie Edwards, and in today's video I want to give you a little walkthrough of my mom's 2022 December daily album. I've shared some of her past December daily albums. I think I've shared 2 of them so far, and she loves this project, loves working on the project, and it's always fun to share this, her project with the community because it looks a lot different than mine, and it is just another example of a great way to tell your stories. So let's go ahead and dive right in. This time, so again, this is 2022. She's got a cool vellum overlay on a wreath of hearts. Some of these products you guys may recognize from past years. I love how she's gotten her little December daily written on there. And then she has a reason why. And she says, I love taking photos and feel thankful for a really good camera. The iPhone makes it easy to save photos and document stories. I am thankful for the beautiful photographic location where I live. I am thankful for the blessings of my own messy craft room. I am thankful for a very patient husband who understands my desire to document the month of December. I am thankful for the blessings of my daughter, Allie, who inspires me with the December daily online class project. I am thankful for computers and printers that usually work. I am thankful for the supplies, projects, and ideas in the December daily kit. I am thankful to complete another year of December daily. All of these thoughts are the reason why I love December daily. So she's got a picture of herself with a cute little Santa hat there, and she has a cross-stitch Merry Christmas that she did. So she just has it in there on top of a piece of cardstock. Cute little flip up. Great way to begin the project. And then it goes in and she's got stories, right? She's got her words and she has her photos. So this one is just a little story about my dad going mushroom hunting for matsutake mushrooms out where they live, and a little story about that and what the history of that and how he's been doing that for years and years. Then she's got a story about Thanksgiving, where they spent Thanksgiving in 2022 with my brother and sister-in-law. So she's talking a little bit about that. I love how she incorporates different things from wrapping paper. She's got a gift here from Liz's parents. Just super cute. She did the tags. Remember this year when we did the Would You Rather tags? So the list of things that you like about Christmas, that turned out super cute. And she's got the little stickers on there for those two. She's got a picture of a cross-stitch bear. Looks like, I don't know if she's given this to someone else, but she's got the picture of it in there. And this continues to be a hobby that she loves to do. So it's fun to see her documenting her hobby in this project. Like I said, she's done lots of cross-stitch over the years, but to have her own words talking about the projects she's done, like that's part of the gift of doing this album, right? Or any sort of memory keeping. And she's got information about their Christmas tree, where they got it, some details about that. She's got a 3x8 in here. A little more handwriting, my dad with the tree before and the tree after. That was super cute. And then she's got a cross-stitch tree. So she loves loving the Christmas trees. Trying to see what this is. She said this was... okay, let's read this story. This is a kind of a crazy story. Christmas trees are one of the best decorations of the Christmas season. I love the smell of the tree and my favorite colorful ornaments. So many of the ornaments are from so many years ago. So we definitely, in our family, we keep our ornaments. One of the ornaments belonged to Al. That's my dad. As a child, it was burned in a fire when Al was playing with matches under the house they lived in at Grand Ronde in Oregon. Their ornament box was in that location. I think this ornament was kept as a reminder to Al and his siblings about what can happen when you play with matches. This cross-stitch project is one of many Christmas cross-stitch projects that I have made while Al and I drive back and forth between their homes, the home I grew up in, Tacoma, and where they live now. Super fun. All right, and then she's got a copy of a note that she sent to a friend. These are their friends here. I love, she's always including cards. She's got ribbon. She's got word or letter stickers from her stash, different things, right? So story about their friendship, story about me, and this project, and got a picture of me going and looking at, this is one of her other albums. I'm not sure which one this one was. I love all the writing, right? Like her handwriting, I love to have that. I love any of the additional details that she's giving about the holiday season. So this was from ornament gifts from my brother and sister-in-law. Then we've got pictures with me and my sister and my sister-in-law, and they gave ornaments, or cross-stitched aprons. That was the Christmas gift to that year. So that was a really fun thing to receive. And there's a picture of her working on the cross-stitch aprons. She said cross-stitch Christmas aprons. The 3 red aprons were gifts for Allie, Jessica, that's my sister, and Liz, my sister-in-law. I cross-stitched the white Merry Christmas labels and then stitched them to the aprons. Al captured the photo of me as I was adding the cross-stitch to the aprons that I had purchased several years ago. I worked on this project as Al and I traveled or watched TV. The travel time between their houses is like an 8 to 10 hour drive, and they go and visit doctors and visit family and that sort of thing. So lots of time to finish and work on projects for the special woman in her life. So that just, you can't beat this. And she's telling her own story, right? She's telling the story of her in her season of life. Significantly older, right? You know, she's got kids with kids, she's got grandkids, she's got all those things. Her story still matters, right? That's what I always feel like one of the things that I always come away with, her story still matters. It doesn't matter if she has little kids or whatever. Like that's not the totality of her story. Her story is so much more than that. And I love being able to see what she includes and what she writes about. So she did a little bit of writing about Kenny G, listening to Kenny G. She's got a card in here. I always love how she includes the cards. Details about Shore Acres, which is where they have a big light display. So when I've shared her past projects, she has some of the similar stories repeated because they have similar activities, right? Just like going to Shore Acres. Just like I have similar activities that I repeat in my December daily project. So she's got the little patch in there and some details about it and more information. Amazon gift cards, added that in. I thought that was fun. A few different religious sorts of things added in. That's important to her too. A story about my dad and the firewood. She added in a psalm. So she's someone that gets up and does lots of reading and reflecting in the morning. She got another cross-stitch Santa that she did. It says she did it in 2021, looks like. It's like a fishing Santa. So again, lots of cross stitch, right? You can tell that that's like a big piece of the story that she's telling in here. Simon went and visited them in 2022. So that was when he was in his cooking program. And so he went down there and they cooked a bunch of food and went to see the lights, and she is writing about it here as well. So that's always been really fun. Let's see, bracing our visit. We went down there and saw Aaron and I went down there when Simon was there. And then we've got our Christmas card from that year. I like how she added in things like this too. And she's got some reflections of, this was from her mom. So before her mom passed away, this Christmas Santa. So the things that are important to her, there's my grandma Kathy. And so she's talking about the cat. And then this was one of the things that she gave me, which is I have here in my office, and it's a cat. And so she's writing out, she took the letter that she sent to me and she added it in here so that she could document it, right? Document this piece of her mom, and then the piece of her giving it to me. So now I should probably document it too, right? And have it in my thing so that if anybody wanted to know where that came from, that would be the story of that. So fun. I love seeing it. Then she talks about her Christmas star bedding was one of her favorite decorations. They also have a bunch of the stacking dolls, Christmas stacking dolls. And you can see here she took pictures of all of them. Let's see, what is that? An example in the bottom right. Oh, Santa doll. let's see, multiple smaller dolls inside. That's what is, they have some of them up in the window there too. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, so 2x2s, right? Just a bunch of pictures of the ornaments that they have there together. Some of these are super old. Some of them are newer. I know where some of these are from. It's fun to see all of them together. I mean, I think this is an idea that anybody could do. And maybe you do it every year. Maybe just once in one of your December dailies, you actually go through and photograph all of your ornaments or your favorite ones. Maybe it's your favorite ones. That's fun. So she's got Christmas ephemera stories, different little things there, the things that were important to her. I'm not reading all the journaling this time, just leaving some of that. Here is a little story. She says, one of my favorite photos this December was taken when she and my dad were playing with the battery operated moving puffy tails of the Santa hats that they've had. We bought out all the Christmas boxes to decide what to decorate this year. They've got quite a collection after 51 years of marriage. And he found the Santa hats in one of the boxes and they just had some joy. It's so great. Like, I love seeing that, right? Look, they recorded themselves. Like, they're living their lives. They're living their lives. It's just a sweet little tiny story, right? It's a little tiny story of the day. One thing she didn't, sometimes I've seen her do it before, and she didn't do it this time, is number any of these. And I think that's a good reminder to people that you don't have to number the stories in December Daily, right? I usually kind of make a big deal of the numbers because I like having them as a graphic element. But it's really just a collection of all the little stories, right? Kitchen flowers and native birds give her peace. So they always have flowers in their kitchen window. They feed birds, probably thousands of birds literally out their window. Seagulls, doves, all the different kinds of birds that are there at their house. I love that part of it too. So more stories about the different magic in the moments. Oh, see, it's just so sweet, right? Just talking about the magic of the Christmas lights. Cute little picture, little selfie of the two of them together, using the card as a jumping off point. This is more documenting another of her Christmas decor pieces. She's got a lot of that this year, I'm noticing too. Lots of stories about different pieces of decor, different ornaments. The little snowman people. This is a letter that they wrote to my sister's husband, so my brother-in-law. This is a driftwood collage that they actually created themselves. They do super cool stuff like this, right? I come from a good place. My grandma Marie, my dad's mom, used to make driftwood collages that she gave as gifts too. And let's see, let's see if it says. Driftwood collage was created by Al. Okay, they actually did this in the 1970s. Okay, see, this is, I get to learn all these fun things. Okay, Matthews, that's my sister's husband. Driftwood collage was created by Al and I in our early days of our marriage around the 1970s. We would find the driftwood on the beach in front of the house where they actually live now. We would then create the collages with the treasures we would find on the beach. This is a special one because of the one piece in the upper left corner that we thought looked like a seagull or a dove, which is this part right here. There's also a small piece of driftwood in the lower right corner that we felt like looked like a driftwood person. And so my grandma Marie used to do that too. I didn't know the story, you guys. This is why we do these things. These are gems, right? Gems for ourselves, gems for the future, telling little stories about things. I love it. And then this one is, it must have been, I think that Matthews probably had questions about where things came from. So this hangs in my parents' house. This is another one this is something that my grandmother cross-stitched. And so my mom wrote about this as well, talking about, and I love how she does her little stories. So there's some details about my grandmother. She's the artist and beautiful of this cross-stitch project. she's saying, I wish that Matthews could have met her. She was very friendly and loving. I think she would have been very happy to have you as her grandson-in-law. My mom is so nice, you guys, seriously. And Matthews is so nice. We love him. She grew up on a ranch in Eastern Oregon. She rode horses and helped her mother feed the crew that harvested the wheat. Kathy married my grandfather, Tom Thompson, and they had 3 children 1 year apart. They moved to a small town called Morrow, where they raised their 3 children. When we were in school, she worked as a dental assistant to the local dentist in the small town of Morrow, population 350 people. She helped put all of us through college and also supported my grandfather as he obtained a master's degree. And her initials were CAT, Catherine Ann Thompson, and she liked to use the cat symbol as a logo on her cross-stitch projects. Some of that stuff, some of those things I knew. Most of them I knew. Then she's talking about her Christmas towels that she got out. We sent them a big box of sweets. I'm a big food giver. That's what I've been doing the last few years. I just give food. But yeah, it's fun variety of snacks and treats. There's a picture of all of us there. This was from where the gift was from. That was just our family. Just a couple things, adding in the pockets, right? Sometimes that's what we need to do. Talking about what my brother and sister-in-law sent. My dad had a North Face coat. And this is a letter from my sister. And I love this one, too, because my sister's talking about when I was growing up. Some of you guys have heard how we did our Christmases is we would go shopping in my immediate family. We would just go shopping together, usually on Christmas Eve or a couple days before Christmas. And we always went to the North Face store that was in downtown Seattle. It was like one of our spots to stop. And we skied and everybody always wanted a new coat. We didn't always get them. Actually, I have a sleeping bag, a North Face sleeping bag that I got probably when I was in high school or college from North Face that I still have. That's like a 35-year-old sleeping bag, and it's great. I still love it. Anyway, so she's talking a little about, then that was what they sent my dad for Christmas, was a North Face jacket. So I kind of love that. And I love having this story, right? Here's bringing in other voices, right? My mom's bringing in my sister's voice in here for that story as well. Candles, holiday joy. This is from my sister and Matthews and Gabrielle. And this is my sister's dog, so sending little notes, right? Again, taking the emails or the text messages and being able to copy and paste those in there. Here's a little bit more from their family. Jessica and Matthews, and Coco's the dog, Gabrielle. Favorite things at Christmas time, Swiss Miss hot chocolate, this snow globe, which she's told a bigger story about this in one of her past albums, and then a cross-stitch Christmas tree. And she's just got a piece of paper, one of the products in there. Christmas puzzle. I sent them a puzzle too. They like puzzles, just like I like puzzles. It was an ocean puzzle for their time at the beach. A little bit more about Shore Acres, because they really do love going there. So some of the pictures. This place is amazing if you're ever in Southern Oregon on the coast during Christmas time. It's just a giant light amazingness. Documenting, these are stockings that she made for us, let's see, in the 1980s. And she sent those to all of us this year. So now we all have our own individual stockings. Those were one that she made, and those are the ones that we used when we were kids. Got a rainbow documented there. And then she's got a little bit about my brother and his kids and what's happening with them, and then some of their friends. I like how she does that, right? She's got a little bit about each one of us and our families now, and what each one of us and what each one of our families are into, different things about that. And then she's got a Christmas weather vane story. Okay, let's see. She said, our crab weather vane was decorated by my dad this year. He added electric Christmas lights to the PVC white pole as well as to the arborvitae hedge. What a beautiful image to see out many windows of our home. Al originally created a pole to add to the chicken weather vane that we inherited from his parents. A weather vane helps tell the direction of the wind, which is very important to fishermen. The original wooden 30-foot pole my dad salvaged on a beach. It was a pole that came from a commercial fishing boat. Eventually it was knocked over in one of our heavy ocean storms. So my dad got the white PVC pole that would not rot like the wood poles do. The 3 images on this page were examples of the weather vanes that they have enjoyed watching in the weather. I love that. Like, this is very specific to them, right? Very specific to them. I love this photo too. Them and their lives and the things, the little details that are the things that are important to them. All right, you guys, that's a look at my mom's wonderful December daily that she completed. This is for 2022. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being inspired. Thanks for being a part of this story, part of her story too. And we'll see you guys back here again soon.